The whispers started softly at first. Quiet murmurs drifting through online fan forums, late-night social media threads, and comment sections filled with equal parts hope and dread. But now, the speculation has exploded into a full-blown frenzy. Is Tracy Quartermaine about to make the most shocking move of her life, and could it save Michael Corinthos when he needs it most? On General Hospital, few characters carry the kind of history, power, and unpredictable brilliance that Tracy Quartermaine brings to the table. She is ruthless when crossed, fiercely loyal to family when it truly counts, and always 10 steps ahead of everyone else in the room. So when the walls begin closing in on Michael, emotionally, legally, and morally, fans are asking one burning question. What follows is a deep dive into the theories, the clues, the emotional history, and the explosive possibilities that could make this one of the most unforgettable storylines General Hospital has delivered in years. Michael Corinthos has never known a life untouched by chaos. Born into violence, raised amid mob wars, betrayals, and heartbreak, Michael grew up fast, and paid dearly for it. From the trauma of being shot as a child to losing loved ones, enduring prison, and carrying the weight of the Corinthos legacy, Michael's life has been a constant balancing act between darkness and decency. Lately, though, that balance is gone. Recent storylines have placed Michael in an increasingly dangerous position. His moral compass is spinning, his alliances are fragile, and his emotional foundation is cracking. Whether it's business threats, family betrayals, or secrets that refuse to stay buried, Michael feels cornered in a way we haven't seen before. And when a General Hospital character is pushed into a corner, history tells us one thing: someone powerful always steps in. This time, fans believe that someone might be Tracy Quartermaine. Tracy has always lived on the edges of the Quartermaine empire, never fully embraced, never truly cast out. She's been underestimated, dismissed as cold or self-serving, and written off as a woman driven only by money and ego. But longtime viewers know better. Tracy Quartermaine is a survivor. She endured loveless marriages, manipulation, and decades of emotional warfare inside the Quartermaine mansion. She lost Luke Spencer, the love of her life, in a way that shattered her soul but strengthened her resolve. And through it all, Tracy learned one crucial lesson: power belongs to those who are willing to act when others hesitate. That's what makes the current fan theories so compelling. Tracy isn't reacting emotionally, she's watching, calculating, waiting for the precise moment to strike. And Michael's crisis might be exactly the opening she's been waiting for. At first glance, Tracy saving Michael seems unlikely. After all, Michael is a Corinthos by blood, a name forever associated with Sonny, the man whose choices have caused untold damage across Port Charles. But General Hospital has never been about simple bloodlines. Michael is also a Quartermaine. Through AJ Quartermaine, Michael carries the legacy Tracy fought her entire life to protect. AJ was flawed, broken, and deeply wounded, but he was family. And Tracy, despite her cruelty, never stopped mourning him. His death left a scar that never fully healed. In Michael, Tracy may see a second chance. A chance to save what she couldn't save before. A chance to protect a Quartermaine heir from being consumed by the Corinthos darkness. And perhaps, a chance to redeem herself. Theories don't spiral out of nowhere. Fans have been dissecting every look, every line of dialogue, and every unexplained absence, and several clues point toward a major Tracy-driven twist. Tracy has been unusually quiet lately. No explosive confrontations. No dramatic ultimatums. For a character known for verbal warfare, that silence is deafening. On General Hospital, silence often signals preparation. Behind the scenes at ELQ, subtle shifts suggest someone is pulling strings. Contracts renegotiated. Shares quietly moved. Allies repositioned. Tracy is the only Quartermaine with both the ruthlessness and intelligence to orchestrate such a move without leaving fingerprints. Michael is being systematically cut off, from support, from trust, from stability. That kind of narrative isolation almost always precedes a dramatic rescue or betrayal. Fans believe Tracy could emerge as the unexpected savior. Recent dialogue has leaned heavily into legacy, inheritance, and the cost of family loyalty. These themes are Tracy's bread and butter, and they rarely resurface without her involvement. Online, General Hospital fans are spiraling with theories, and some of them are deliciously dramatic. Could Tracy use her wealth and connections to save Michael from legal ruin? Fans speculate she might uncover evidence, manipulate witnesses, or even sacrifice her own standing to protect him. What if Tracy seizes control of ELQ in a shocking takeover, and uses that power to shield Michael from enemies? This could put her directly at odds with Sonny, setting up a battle that shakes Port Charles to its core. Some fans believe Tracy might finally draw a line between Quatermain and Corinthos blood. Saving Michael could mean exposing Sonny in a way no one has dared before. The most emotional theory suggests Tracy may risk everything, her fortune, her reputation, even her freedom, to save Michael, proving once and for all that her love for family runs deeper than her bitterness. If Tracy does make a move, it won't be small. It will be seismic. For Michael, Tracy's intervention could mean survival, emotionally and literally. It could pull him back from the brink and redefine who he becomes moving forward. Saved by Tracy, Michael might finally embrace his Quatermain side fully, stepping away from the cycle of violence that has haunted his life. For Tracy, the stakes are even higher. This isn't just about power. It's about redemption. Saving Michael would mean rewriting her own narrative, from villain to protector, from manipulator to matriarch. It would honor AJ's memory and give Tracy something she's never truly had: peace. But if she fails, the fallout could destroy her. General Hospital thrives on irony, emotional callbacks, and long-form storytelling. Tracy saving Michael would check every box. A Corinthos saved by a Quatermain. A woman once dismissed as heartless proving she has the biggest heart of all. A legacy fractured finally finding balance. This isn't just a plot twist, it's poetic justice. And fans can feel it coming. NCIS Season 19 Episode 7 Cast and Characters. Here's who brought the CBS police procedural to life. CBS's hit police procedural series NCIS is currently on its 23rd season. Since its winter break and NCIS will return on February 24, 2026, you can do a quick binge-watch session this holiday season instead. Here's an interesting episode to tune into and enjoy this holiday. NCIS Season 19 Episode 7, Docked. Rolled out on November 8, 2021, and it follows the investigation into a Navy commander's death whose body was found in a ship's sauna with suspicious marks on his neck. Michael Zinberg worked as the director, while Marco Schnobel and Yasmin Yilmaz wrote the episode. Sean Murray plays Timothy McGee, the special agent of the NCIS team. He gets all the more involved in the investigation since his mother-in-law, Judy, becomes a prime suspect in the case. Additionally, along with Parker, he also tests a new virtual communication app, Bandium. Wilma Valderrama plays Special Agent Nick Torres in NCIS Season 19 Episode 4. He helps in the Zenith ship murder investigation, but it turns out he absolutely hates the new app and has several questions about its security. While he and Knight are interviewing a waitress on the ship, their phones buzz with notifications from the app. But anyway, they can secure some pivotal information about the case. Katrina Law appears as Agent Jessica Knight in NCIS Season 19 Episode 7. She helps to interview a waitress who gives them pivotal information about the dead waitress, Allison's personal life. Patricia Richardson plays Judy Price Fielding, McGee's lively mother-in-law and Delilah's mother. She's fearless and lives life to her fullest. In this episode, she sneaks onto a Zenith cruise without anybody's knowledge, and on the same cruise, a Navy commander is found dead in a sauna. She becomes a suspect in the investigation when her prints are found on the wine glasses from the victim's room. But it turns out she knew that victim was on the cruise to solve the mysterious death of a waitress called Allison, who was his niece. What began as an investigation into a Navy commander's death rolled into a wider cover-up of an illegal dumping scandal that took the life of a young woman.